Hi, little kids. I'm happy to have you right here again for your English lessons. Remember, this is Easy Peasy with Charlie. And well, let's go ahead for today's adventure. Do you guys remember this song?
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark.
Mommy shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark.
Daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark.
Grandma shark.
That's such a great song, isn't it? And well, actually, it is totally related to the topic that we're gonna work on today, and it is family members. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to conjugate the verb to be to identify and describe family members, use possessive adjectives to report information about family members, and employ common adjectives to describe people. Further, you will also develop English skills too. Express to your classmates basic information about family members you live with, and share autonomous descriptions of people focusing on family members. Let us begin with a quick review of some of the members that you can find in your family. You have your grandmother, also called grandma, and your grandfather, also called grandpa. Then you have your father, that you can also call him dad, and your mother, that you can also call her mom. Both of them are your parents. Also, you have your uncle and your aunt, and their children are your cousins. Finally, you have your sister and your brother. And this is your family. Now it's time for you to do a little activity. So, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to say a sentence out loud, and you will need to draw the person that I'm talking about. I'm going to give you an example. If I say, "This is my sister," it would be great if you do something like this. You can do the activity on your notebook, or you can ask your parents or teacher to print the worksheet that I created and you can find on the link below. Finally, before starting, you need to have in mind that I'm going to say the sentence and you will find this sign. This means that you will need to stop the video, and when you finish doing the drawings, you can just continue the video. Are you ready? Perfect, so let's start. The first one. This is my grandma. This is my grandma. Hey, I see that you have already finished. And what a lovely drawing. I see that you are such a good artist. Mine wasn't that good. The next one must be easy for you, so let's go ahead. Second one. This is my brother. This is my brother. Wow, I would love to draw like you do. So, well, let's go ahead with the last one. The third one. This is my mom. This is my mom. Perfect, you did a pretty good job, and now that you've finished, I think that we are prepared for something a little bit more challenging. Are you up to this? Now I'm going to play a video clip of a movie that I'm pretty sure that you have already watched. And it is about a peculiar family. And what you need to do is that you need to pay as much attention as possible, because you need to figure out who are the family members mentioned in the video clip. Do you remember this guy? Perfect. Yes, I knew that you would. And well, his name is Sid, and you're gonna meet his family. So please pay attention to the next clip.
I think we're almost there.
We better be! I just lost the steering!
Has anyone seen Precious? It's
It's her feeding time.
Mom, Granny's talking about her dead pet again.
Hey, pause up, everybody!
Pause down, Uncle, please. That is nasty.
Be careful, Milton. You're gonna hurt somebody. Bad kitty. Manny, are you okay?
Get off my face!
That was fun.
You? Sorry. Mom, Dad. Oh, Marshall.
Hey,
Granny?
this pumpkin's ripe for picking.
Oh, my whole familia.
See? He still hugs his parents.
I never thought I'd see my little baby again. We've been searching everywhere for you. You have?
Perfect, we finished the video. But in case that you think that it happened too fast, it's totally okay for you to go back and watch the video again. That way you can be totally prepared for the next activity. Okay, now all of us are ready for the next activity. So let's start. This time I'm just gonna ask some questions and you can just choose between the options. For example, if I say, who is Sid's uncle? I would choose this option. Time for you to do it. So, who is Sid's mom? Pause the video in case that you think that you need more time. Now let's check the answer. Perfect, kids, and I see that you understood what we are doing, so let's go ahead with one a little bit more difficult. This one. Which family member is the one driving the vehicle? A. His brother, B. His grandpa, or C. His father? Pause the video if you need more time or continue with me to check the answer. Great, I see that you were paying attention. So let's go ahead for one last question. This character is Sid's grandmother, but did you notice that she was called in a different way? Do you remember how she was called? Was it A. Nana, B. Granny, or C. Precious? Now you can stop the video to think about the answer or continue with me. She was called Granny, and did you know that that is another way to call your grandmother? Now that you recognize Sid's family members, let's do an activity describing them. We are gonna use the next chart to learn the words to describe people and animals. Now I'm going to pronounce the words, so pay attention and repeat after me. Ugly, pretty, young, old, happy, sad, wet, dry, big, small, short, and long. So now stop the video and take a minute to check on each one of the words and its meaning. That way you will remember them in the future. Awesome, I see that you took the time to check on each one of the words, so now it's time to use them. Now we're gonna work with Manny's the mammoth family, and you will need to describe each one of them. I'm just joking. You just need to describe 3 of the characters. If it is a boy, you need to use he is. But if it is a girl, you need to use she is. For example, I chose Diego the tiger and he is big. Please stop the video and take as much time as you need. And when you feel ready, go to your teacher or your parents and describe the 3 characters to them. For the last part of this session and the final activity, you will need to be as creative as possible because I'm asking you to create from zero a story, a family of any kind, with any kind of members, anything that you imagine. and you will need to describe that, tell that to your parents. And guess what? They will tell me that story, and that way I will know how you learned with me, and that would be amazing for me. For this activity, I'm not gonna give you a deadline, just whenever you feel ready, and give your best effort to your parents to show what you learned. And that would be all for today. And I'm just gonna ask you a simple question, and you can answer with one of the following phrases. If you enjoyed the lesson or not, just let me know. See you next lesson. Bye bye, guys.